Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another car spec garage video. Today we're working on the Alfa. We're going to start calling this Project Alfa Step Nose or something like that. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I want to finish getting with my scraper it's just the the insulation around the tunnel, the transmission tunnel and all that. I want to finish getting that off. We're going to be putting Dynamat down on the car. That's going to help quieten everything down. So as you're driving down the road, it'll be a lot quieter and a lot kind of cooler in the car. So why don't we get started on that? There's not a lot to do, but there is some to do, and I need to get as much of it off before we lay down before we lay the Dynamat material down. Also, the floors have been redone. All the rest is out of the car. Everything's good. Up underneath the car, once I get on the lift, I'll show you. It's been stripped, POR 15, and the Rhino Liner spray has been put up underneath the car as well. So, this thing's rock solid. It shouldn't rust, period. So that's exciting, and I'm glad the gentleman that had the car before me got all of the paint and body work and stuff done. So that's one less thing that I have to worry with. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on, I've been pulling some of it up just to see, but we're going to work on getting all this stuff off right here. And there's still some here that we'll pull off also as well on that side. So we're going to get this just kind of peeled back and get as much of this stuff off and grind it down and, and kind of go from there. And then we're going to put the Dynamat stuff on it and go from there. So everything's nice and rust free. So we're gonna get started and see where we get. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod so you can watch some of my action. So here we go. All right, guys, round one. So we're just taking all this stuff off right here. It's becoming a mess. All right, so let me walk around the car, show you this side right here. So ended up pulling out the Chicago Electric Power Tools, AKA Harbor Freight. So it's an oscillating machine here. So still got a lot more. I've got to get, I've got to get a new blade. This one here is just, it's so dull. If I can, there you go. It's so dull. So anyway, so I'm gonna go purchase me a couple of blades. That'll help me get the rest of this off. And then again, we'll do any kind of seam sealer we need to put in here. And then any other seam sealer that I might have around the car that I want to do. And then I'm gonna spray down here with, it's got POR up underneath everything, but except for the tunnel, but and then also POR is up underneath the car. So this car is fully sealed in, which is good, minus any water that can get in anywhere, I guess, in these old Italian cars. But yeah, so I figured we would just, let me pull out here. There you go. You can see a little better. So I'm going to go Harbor Freight, get another tool, start working on it more. And then the next time you see it here in this video, it should, hopefully that part should be done. And then we'll start working on the next. All right, guys, stay tuned. We have finished getting everything cleaned. I pulled the heater box out as well. I'll show you that. So we are finished getting everything cleaned. We use Rust-Oleum primer in, as far as in the cockpit area. So the next step is to install the Dynamat, and that will be here in the next day or two. So we'll, you know, kind of fast forward on the video a little bit, but that'll give you some more pictures or video coming up here soon. So that is pretty much it. So I'm just letting it sit out here and dry a little bit. So again, we used the Rust-Oleum primer here, and then let me go through here and let me shut the music down. There you go. So here's the heater box, and we're replacing the heater core part. All of these are going to be cleaned, repainted. Everything will look nice when done. Satin finish, replacing the motor. Everything is being replaced. The valves being replaced. Everything is being 100% replaced. And go from there. Oh, good picture of the, or video of the motors. So here's the 2-liter. That's going to go up here and on the GTV, and then the 1600. And that one, of course, is going to go in the step nose here, the 67. Probably taking the 67 to the body shop in the next week or so. So I'm trying to get the interior done, or at least the Dynamat. The reason why we're taking it there is my next door neighbor that lives that way between that tree line. He is going to cut, buff, and do everything and get the paint to the final stage. So it's close to it. I mean, it's nice, but it's, you know, it just needs to be really cut down good, you know, and rebuffed, and everything will be good. Here's your trunk. So all this was repaired. Probably gonna put one more coat down on that. Brand new fuel tank. So yeah, everything is looking nice. We'll take the windows out. I had this one out today so I could figure out how to get the heater core out. I didn't know if it bolted from the top or the bottom, but we pulled that out. They've got to come out before it goes to the body shop anyway, so we'll get that done. So yeah, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. All right, let's pick right back up. Just here in a few minutes, which will be in a few days, we'll pick up on the Dynamat being installed. But as you can see, I mean, this car has had the floor pans replaced, excuse me, and other various pieces. So the car is just in incredible shape. It's going to go to a really nice owner once we're done. All right, see y'all in a few. All right, guys, just got in through UPS the Dynamat liner for the Alfa. So we're going to get started on that. So instead of you watch me how I do it, I'll do it in segments, show you what I'm doing, and then go from there. Oh, I did go ahead and remove out the side windows. Those are out because this thing's getting ready to head on to the body shop so they can do a cutting and getting everything set, lay a couple of coats of clear coat down. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on getting the insulation put in. It'll be a lot nicer, it'll be quiet, cooler in the car for the next person that gets it. So we're gonna get started. I'll kind of throw you in a little bit and let you see what I'm doing in different sections of the car. All right, hold tight. All right, guys. I think we pretty much have the inside of the car done. I got to do the trunk, but it goes way up in there on the firewall. I cut out the holes there, but they've already got the grommets. Those are done. I'm not going all the way up on the top, nor will I go on the side, because I've got to lay down the leather and glue that down on the sides of the car for the wheel wells. So I don't think I'm going to do that, but I am going to lay it all in the trunk. That will happen here very soon, probably tomorrow, and then we'll get this video wrapped up. But yeah, I think we are done on this part. The doors I haven't done yet. When the car goes to the paint and body and gets buffed and cleared a couple of times, I'm going to come in here and lay the stuff inside the car, inside the doors. We're going to clean all this up and spray all that. It just never was sprayed on the first go around. But yeah, so it kind of looks like a spaceship. Let's come through here. So that's a good view of it. So yeah, so there you go. Spaceship Alpha. All right, guys, I'll catch you here just in a second, and we'll start working on the trunk. Really will be tomorrow, but with video, it looks like it's just a second away. All right, guys, thanks. All right, it's the next day. I've got everything done on the interior, as you saw, with the Dynamat material. So we are done with that. I decided this morning not to do the trunk. So we're gonna end the video for this part of the restoration. All the parts have been ordered from Classic Alpha, a couple from Alfaholics. I will be doing a separate video on all the parts that I received. We'll lay them out on a big table and go through every one of them so you can see what we're putting into the car. I think that's important to, to video log this whole process, especially since car is going to be going on bat once we're finished with the restoration. So anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell. And until the next video, God bless.